Most people think their life is controlled by circumstances, by their background, their opportunities, their luck. But the truth is far more uncomfortable. Your life is largely controlled by something invisible, your thinking. And if you never change the way you think, you may spend your entire life repeating the same problems, the same habits, and the same results. But the moment your thinking changes, your entire life can begin to change with it. The hidden problem. Here's the hidden problem most people never notice. They want a better life without becoming a better thinker. They want success, but they still think like someone who expects failure. They want discipline, but they still think like someone addicted to comfort. They want wealth, but they still think short term. The truth is simple. Your habits follow your thinking, your actions follow your beliefs, and your results follow your actions. So if your thinking stays the same, your life will too. Relatable story or scenario. Imagine a young man named Daniel. Daniel is smart, he works hard, but every year his life looks exactly the same. He complains about his job, he procrastinates on his goals, he scrolls on his phone for hours. Every night he promises himself that tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow he will wake up early. Tomorrow he will start the business idea. Tomorrow he will become disciplined. But tomorrow never comes. Not because Daniel lacks ability, but because his thinking hasn't changed. Deep down, he believes life just happens to him. And that belief quietly controls every decision he makes. Psychology and research insight. Psychologists have studied this for decades. Your beliefs shape your behavior more than motivation ever will. When people believe they have control over their lives, they develop what psychologists call an internal locus of control. This means they see themselves as responsible for their results. But people with an external locus of control believe everything is controlled by luck, other people, or circumstances. And here's the powerful part. Research consistently shows that people with an internal locus of control tend to be more successful, healthier, and more resilient. Why? Because they think differently. They don't wait for life to change. They change themselves. Real-life success example. Take Oprah Winfrey. She was born into poverty. She faced trauma, rejection, and countless obstacles growing up. Many people in her situation would have believed their life was already decided, but Oprah refused to accept that belief. She changed the way she saw herself. Instead of seeing limitations, she focused on possibility. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" she asked, "What can I learn from this?" That shift in thinking changed everything, and over time, it helped her build one of the most influential media empires in the world. Her circumstances didn't define her. Her thinking did. The mind shift moment. Here is the truth that can transform your life. Your mind is not just reacting to your life, it is creating it. The way you interpret failure, the way you see opportunities, the way you respond to discomfort, all of these begin in your thinking. If you think like a victim, you will live like one. If you think like a disciplined person, your actions will slowly reflect it. If you think like a builder, you will start building a better life. Everything begins with the mind. Practical transformation framework. So how do you actually change your thinking? Not with motivation, but with intentional practice. Here are 4 powerful steps. Step 1. Challenge your default thoughts. Most people never question their own thinking. If something goes wrong, they immediately think, "I'm unlucky. I'm not good enough. This always happens to me." But disciplined thinkers pause. They ask better questions. What can I learn here? What could I do differently? How can this make me stronger? Your brain believes the questions you repeatedly ask, so change the questions. Step 2. Stop feeding a weak mind. Your thinking is shaped by what you consume every day. The videos you watch, the conversations you entertain, the people around you. If you constantly consume negativity, distraction, and gossip, your mind becomes weak. But when you expose yourself to books, ideas, and people who challenge you. Your thinking expands. Your environment feeds your mind. Choose it carefully. Step 3. Train yourself to think long-term. One of the biggest mindset differences between successful and unsuccessful people is time perspective. Most people think about comfort today. Disciplined people think about consequences tomorrow. Scrolling for hours feels good today, but learning a skill today might change your life in 5 years. Saving money today might create freedom in 10 years. Great lives are built by people who think beyond the present moment. Step 4. Build identity-based thinking. Instead of focusing only on goals, focus on identity. Don't just say, "I want to be successful." Start saying, "I am someone who does difficult things. I am someone who keeps promises to myself. I am someone who finishes what I start." When your identity changes, your behavior follows. And when your behavior changes, your life begins to transform. Reflection segment. Take a moment and ask yourself something honestly. What kind of thinking has been controlling your life? Do you think like someone who takes responsibility, or someone who waits for circumstances to improve? Do you think like someone building a future, or someone escaping the present? Because your thinking today is quietly shaping your future, whether you realize it or not. Motivational buildup. Here's the empowering truth. You don't need a different life to start thinking differently. You can start today, right now. You can decide to stop blaming, to stop delaying, to stop repeating the same mental patterns that keep you stuck. Every disciplined person you admire once had to make this exact decision. They chose responsibility. They chose growth. They chose to think differently from the crowd. And that single choice began to reshape their entire future. Powerful closing message. Changing your thinking doesn't change your life overnight, but it changes the direction of your life. And direction is far more powerful than speed, because when your thinking becomes disciplined, your actions become intentional. When your actions become intentional, your habits become powerful. And when your habits become powerful, your life becomes extraordinary. So remember this, your circumstances may influence you, but your thinking defines you. Change your thinking, and you begin changing your life. Soft call to action. If this message helped shift the way you think, subscribe to The Mind Shift for more videos about discipline, mindset transformation, and building a powerful life. Because the most important transformation you will ever experience starts in your mind.